Another impact day setting up for Sunday. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jason Simpson from WVTM 13. Two waves, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, and evening. Large hail, strong wind gusts, and a limited threat that some tornadoes could develop from the more intense storms, especially near and south of Interstate 20, and then even more so closer to U.S. Highway 80. That's places like Demopolis, Selma, and Montgomery, and then over toward eastern parts of Alabama. Damaging winds and tornadoes. The threat is not zero in central Alabama, but it's fairly low. Flash flooding, well, that could be an issue in a few communities, as well as large hail, and some of the hail could be bigger than golf balls. So here's the situation. We've got humid air that has blown down to the south by a weak front. That front is going to start surging north again late Saturday night through Sunday morning. And near this front, this is the zone where a few severe storms will start developing Sunday afternoon. In fact, they may well start over here in eastern Mississippi and west Alabama and then work their way northeast across Birmingham and through Shelby County, Chilton County, and over toward Calhoun County and maybe even Etowah County before the afternoon is over. The Storm Prediction Center highlighting this area over central and south Alabama where severe thunderstorms are a little bit more likely, especially south of Clanton, south of Marion, south of Greensboro, close to Forkland, Demopolis, Selma, Montgomery, and then over toward Wetumpka and Prattville. North of there, Alexander City, over to Jemison and Clanton, and then up into southern Shelby County, Wilton, Montevallo, Columbiana. This is the slight risk area, so think of it as risk level 3, risk level 2, where storms are still fairly numerous. And then we get up here into this marginal risk, and this is if storms are there, some of them could be severe, but there's some question about just how far north those storms are going to get going into Sunday afternoon and evening. So let's talk about round one. That's 3 a.m. to noon. The areas most impacted here, highlighted in yellow. So that's well south of Birmingham, Pell City, Anniston, Gadsden, certainly nothing in the Tennessee Valley region. But then as we get into the afternoon, we watch the storms. Remember, they're going to develop over here to the west and track toward the east-northeast near that boundary through the late afternoon and early evening. And because of that track, some of the storms crossing that boundary potentially could produce tornadoes. So that's a situation that we're going to have to monitor very carefully. So here are early morning thunderstorms. Some of these could have a lot of lightning, maybe some hail around 3 a.m. You can see our forecast model here projecting Bibb, Chilton, Shelby, Talladega County, and then into Coosa County. I think there's a reasonable chance that this is a plus or minus thing. So the model has it right here. It could be as much as maybe 30 or 40 miles north of there, or 30 or 35 miles south of there. So give it about a 70-mile range here across central Alabama. As the storms continue to track eastward through the early morning, notice the Birmingham area, not really that impacted by this. We may have a downpour or two in Jefferson County on the way to church early in the morning, but most of this action is closer to Montgomery, Alexander City, and Auburn. Into the midday, look at this. We've got an area where we're getting some sunshine from near and north of Birmingham, where though it's mostly cloudy, down toward Chilton County and Bibb County and Coosa County and into Talladega. And by the way, it's completely sunny up toward Cullman and Huntsville by that point. More clouds start building, and then watch this zone over eastern Mississippi and west Alabama. Here comes that next round. And this forecast model is looking at 8 p.m. I think it could easily be 5 or 6 p.m. that we see an area of thunderstorm activity like this that potentially is producing hail, high winds, and maybe a limited tornado threat through about 10 p.m. or midnight. So let's talk Saturday night into Sunday morning. Some scattered heavy storms, mainly south of the Birmingham area on Sunday morning. So this is not for everybody. 59 in Birmingham, maybe closer to 50 in Cullman, maybe some upper 40s in North Alabama, and low 60s down around Clanton. So a very different scenario from place to place tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, more thunderstorms are developing, but we'll have at least a little bit of sunshine with high temperatures that are up into the 70s. So there's a 7-day forecast. We're expecting more of the same here Sunday into Monday. Scattered showers and a few thunderstorms continue. Still a little bit rainy at times on Tuesday and Wednesday. Wednesday starts to dry out, though, and it looks like a pretty nice day. Cool in the morning, mild in the afternoon. More showers possible, and then keep an eye out here. It looks like we may end up with more impact weather. Another round of maybe some severe thunderstorms coming up next Friday, so you'll certainly want to be aware of that and be paying attention to that situation. Hope you have a great evening, and we'll be checking in with you throughout the weekend as this severe weather situation develops.